Hello everyone, my audio today works. Welcome back to Code with Italians.
Yeah. We are 10 minutes late, but
no, we're not. We are always on time for something. I mean,
so for some time.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, yeah, maybe not on time for everything, but on time enough.
It's 5 p.m. Sam. Yeah, Italian time. Yeah, that's perfect. That's there. So hello everybody, and thank you for being with us. Today is gonna be an interesting day. We didn't prepare anything as usual.
Mark is back in the trolling mode. I like it.
Yeah, Mark, I mean, I like the fact that everybody's already just enjoying the chat. So today we have the usual, well, we are back to coding. Hooray. We are very grateful for the design series. I'm learning things, but I also want to apply things. So in the last episode, if you were with us and if you checked it on YouTube, we talked about material 3, material design in general, material 3 and material U, having fancy colors in your apps, and also interesting discussion with your design team. But today, yes, material yoo-hoo. Today we want to try to apply this stuff to bundles. So the idea is we are in a full experimentation mode, and the whole idea is I already have an app. How much work, how much swearing, and how much time is gonna take me to take the app to material U at some level, or like 100% of fully material U. So this is us experimenting as usual with the latest stuff. We have prepared nothing, so this is like the usual YOLO driven development episode. So it's gonna be fun, but you have also to bear with us if we get stuck at some point, or we don't know what to do, like as usual. On the public announcement side, the usual stuff. Thank you for being with us. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can support the channel for free. You can connect your Amazon account and basically your Amazon gaming account to your Twitch account, and then you can see subscribe with Prime button on our Twitch channel. So please, the more you support the channel, the more we are able to give back. We are in the usual sticker giving away stickers mode, but we also have new stickers for subscribers. So let me get
the special.
I got a shipment, like a gazillion stickers from Seb that goes around the world and conferences and stuff. And I also got the new holo. Can you see the hollowness of this? Look how much hollowness in this sticker. So if you are a subscriber and you win one of our giveaways, you will get basically one holo sticker and a couple of the standard stickers, plus whatever we're giving away in that specific giveaway. So if you want the holo sticker, consider subscribing to the channel. And this stuff it just came in. We have like a gazillion more normal stickers, so don't worry. We are putting the subscription money to good use, and probably we also have some other surprise and giveaway, Seb. But I'm not sure how do we want to tell them today, tomorrow,
No,
in the future?
I think they'll find out in due course. Because when that person is coming, then it makes sense to give away. So we'll announce things in the future. And
fair enough. I like this.
We're teasing very hard. I realize that. I'm sorry, but
yeah, but this is good. I also want to remind you that we are always giving away on YouTube IntelliJ licenses. So we are gonna have at least one raffle today, long due,
allegedly
for the 100% free discount for IntelliJ. And yeah, so this is basically it. Anything else? Oh yeah, I mean, I just want to let me check. So can I spoil one of the next guest?
Fine. I'll allow it this one time.
Okay, so we are using the TOML thingy for the. So once upon a time, Mark Ellison came to the show and said, "Oh, I have a new toy, Gradle whatever catalog, version catalog, and now you have a TOML file in the project to handle your dependencies. Everything is cool, even if the support to that kind of version management is still early days." But in our chat, in our audience, in a circle of people, we have people that don't sleep. So Hugo came up with a plugin to actually support better TOML file and versioning in TOML file. And he's gonna be with us in the next future. And when I say next future, I mean just a second that I need to check the calendar.
We don't know. At some point.
I'm super prepared with this. No. We have it. We have it. Okay, it's like the 21st. So 21st. No. It's 20. I have it in the spreadsheet. So this is happening. I don't care. And he also was volunteered for giving us a new soundtrack and that kind. No, because he's also DJing shit. So he also is gonna give us the opportunity to pick some of his music material for the show. So this is getting very, very nice. So thank you, Hugo, for being with us in like a couple of weeks. And looking forward to work with the TOML file a bit better, and so I get notification when the new version comes in. So I'm gonna probably just also link the plugin in the chat in a moment. But for the time being, thank you for the participation. I also see that the poll ended, and we have a few people that actually are very interested into adding Material U to their app. So this is good, because I was one of the first. At the beginning, I was very skeptical about Material U, because having a lot of branding. The discussion that we had with Ivy and Chris the other day. In my experience, I worked on apps that are like super heavy branded color and the kind. So that was the only way to do branding. So when you tell people, oh yeah, the app is kind of changing color by itself because people have a different screen, like a wallpaper, there's a lot of pushback. But I found it an interesting technology for my apps, where I'm the designer, I'm the brander, I'm the growth guru, and that kind of shit. So I want to see this happen, and in our app as well.
There's an interesting question from the chat, I think, which is, what is the advantage of using the TOML, the version catalog, instead of the build source? It's mostly that build source is essentially an implicit composite build. So it has all the drawbacks and also advantages of composite builds, namely that they kind of mess with compilation avoidance and configuration avoidance in your project, which is not ideal. So there is a big performance win with going with the TOML, and also there's a decent opportunity to use something that is standard instead of something that everyone makes slightly differently, and it saves you from writing a ton of shit that you don't really need to write anymore, because Gradle generates it for you. So, bundles.
Says,
we love bundles.
The bundles. So if you see what we have at the bottom of the
Let
the
me share
file,
the screen. Yes.
Yeah.
So bundles, and you can also put plugins there, which is cool. But I haven't managed to make it work yet. So there's. It should work, but does it work?
It should work.
I don't know.
So bundles are the I think one of the biggest wins for me, because this is very, very clean then when you check the Gradle file. So it ends up being very, very, very lean in the build file. So where are we, Sebastian?
So I just literally now finished configuring Android Studio, because in case you didn't know, this week I was having issues with Windows 10 and audio while screen sharing, so it was a bit annoying. So I said, oh well, they finally fixed the issues with AMD CPUs on Windows 11. Might as well try and upgrade, and I did. Then I started using Windows 11 and realized that some stuff didn't work. Like I couldn't take screenshots. The emoji picker didn't work. There were a couple of other things that were broken. And I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Is that because I did a like an upgrade install? Hey, thank you for the sub. Oh no, it's cut. Sorry. Roses are red, violets are blue. Why am I saying this? I don't know. Tell EU. Okay. Yes.
I love it.
So as I was saying, I tried to install Windows 11 and shit was still broken, and I had no idea why it was the case. So I did. I said, okay, so I'll reinstall Windows 11 from scratch, without formatting the hard drive, and you go through the procedure in the control panel, and it's like reinstall, and there's a line that says does not clean the drive. Turns out it does format the hard drive. So that was a whole day wasted reinstalling things, and I hadn't reconfigured Android Studio yet. So that was a bit of a pain. Hey, hi Yasmin. Thank you for the follow. I know there's nobody reporting to you here today, so it might be weird, but you're our favorite manager.
Yeah. But now we are
Thank you.
nice.
There was also
Welcome
a
to the new
follow
followers.
up to that question. Going back to the build source stuff, do you think Builder Gradle is faster than KTS? I've seen the TV app is not using KTS file. Any particular reason why we chose KTS? Yes, the IDE does not explode when you're trying to write Kotlin as opposed to Groovy. It's mostly because if I don't know what I'm doing, the IDE can help me. Whereas in Groovy, it's like, oh yeah, there's a thing that maybe exists that is maybe that, and then you try and it doesn't work. KTS has that benefit for me. The downside is that if you change the build script, it needs to recompile it. So when you change the build script, the first sync is going to take a bit slower. It's going to be a bit slower than doing without. The real problem, like the real pain point that I've seen with KTS is that because to run the Kotlin script, Gradle needs to embed a version of Kotlin. If they lag behind the current version of Kotlin, that might block you from upgrading Kotlin because it might conflict in the class path when you're trying to build. So that is an actual real problem that I've seen, and it's a pain in the ass. So what did people say in the meantime? My hot take is that KTS has no real benefits. I mean, Hugo, if you are fine with doing Groovy, you don't mind it, then yeah, I think either is equivalent. I have a problem with Groovy that I don't understand Groovy, and Groovy clearly does not like me. So that's my main reason for going KTS. And you shouldn't be coding your build file anyway. One day, probably I will be able to draw my build file. Just tell Gradle, here's a drawing of what I want. Take it, please. But it's not that day yet. So unfortunately.
There is always a bit of coding involved.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Groovy is a programming language. I do realize it doesn't look like one, but it is. So you are coding in Groovy as well.
Come on. We are no language shaming.
I mean,
here.
coding
so
like
we love.
Hugo says, I mean coding like real code, not config. Well, I don't develop like weird shit. Like I'm not writing a project in the build script, but even just being able to know what the DSL is without having to open the Gradle website and look for the documentation for stuff. That to me is a big win. Anyway, we'll discuss that on 21st of November. Yes, we will.
Pretty much sure that this is some shit is gonna gonna happen.
Definitely.
Sebastiano, I'm super excited about this. Where do we want to start?
I think the first thing we need to do is to YOLO all the things and probably upgrade it to non-stable versions, which we know has historically worked out just fine for us.
But do we need to bump versions of libraries to get to material?
I've asked.
Or there is like a getting
theoretically
started.
You don't need to, but material use stuff has been developed together with the 1.1 code base for Compose, so it might work better. Like it might break less.
1.1.
Yeah, the beta whatever thing.
Let's go with it.
This emulator, it thinks it's running. I'm telling you, you're not running, boy. Stop it. Okay. Yeah. So I have been battling with this for a while. I'll try to run the API 30. Maybe that works better. Although it kind of nullifies the point of doing material U. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
So we need to start with Compose. So what is the latest version? Compose runtime. There you go. and it is 1.10 beta 2. Okay, so we need to change the version of Compose, which is this.
So this is necessary for Material U, right?
It's not
so the
necessary,
1.0.5,
but it is recommended.
Okay.
Also, I mean, I want to play with the cool shit. I think this is
apparently the same problem that you have. Also, Coding Pizza has it. The emulator, that like that.
Okay, so it might just not just be me, because I was trying with whatever the fuck is called the latest one, the C alpha.
Alvin
Chipmunks.
and the Chipmunks.
Yeah. What the whatever.
Alvin
yeah,
Superstar
exactly.
and the Chipmunks.
But it didn't work with that either. So yeah, I think the emulator might be fucked. Which is
Can you try like a cold boot or whatever?
I will try that, but I need to kill QEMU first, I think. So let me do that. QEMU, I'm very sorry, my friend, but you have been... Yep.
The emulator process has terminated. Yep. Sounds like what we want.
Sounds like what I was trying to do. So let me try and start.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
Oh, Mark, you love those sounds way too much. It's the zombie emulator bug. So just out of curiosity, Coding Pizza, how did you solve it? If you solved it. If you didn't solve it, I am prepping the fallback. So my Pixel 3a at least has Android 12, so there's that. And how do
is it running? Is it doing something? I can't see.
No, it doesn't look like it's doing shit. So I installed Visor, so I'll probably just use Visor instead.
Okay.
Just put it here and here. Okay. Okay.
A lot of windows.
I mean, this is cool. I like it. Okay.
Nice.
Good. Nice. So, okay. So, Coding Pizza has tried fixing it. It didn't work. So I guess we have an answer. It's never going to work.
Yeah.
Yay.
Let's try.
Okay.
So what else? What else do we want to update? Navigation Compose?
Let's do a check. It didn't pick up the plugin, the update dependencies plugin. Oh, that's because I know why. Because the stupid Android Studio default of not build a task list, which kind of breaks the entire functionality of run anything, because Android Studio then doesn't know what are the tasks that it can run, and that obviously does not work very well. Let's see. What is broken now? It's probably something weird. Type variable t where, because I do not see any errors here. Wait, mixing name and position arguments is not allowed. What is this? 1991? Initial offset. This is the wait.
Did they change the API? Oh, they changed the APIs in the new version.
They might have. Yeah, I don't know. But this should work, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean we didn't change the code.
Yeah. So it might just be that.
It's just.
Oh, I need to install a newer version of the Kotlin plugin. See you in half an hour. Not too bad.
Go for it. Okay, so we have updated Compose, and we are trying to run the app. The device already, yes.
Bye.
Ciao.
I'm not sure it actually did. Oh no, it's here. Whoop, and it's gone. Okay, so off to a great start. Error.
What happened? Did it crash?
Yeah, I think so. No
Ouch.
static method, animated content appears in that, whatever that is.
Try to.
Oh, I think it's because this is like
No
a version that is too old. So I need to get
like a latest.
Yeah, I need to update the
accompanist.
accompanist, I think.
But I think that we are running the update to Compose 1.1 beta. Okay, so there is 20.2. I think we are using
20.0.
0.20.
21.2 even. I mean, might as well. 21.2 beta. I think it's written like that. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I will also restart Android Studio in the meantime, given that it's going to complain anyway.
Is it dash beta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if it actually manages to get me the Gradle tasks. That could be useful. Does not seem to want to do that. Okay, why not?
Can you try to do like a sync with
I'm doing the
running
sync.
the action? Because I usually do the oh, here you go, 21.2. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dash beta. Aha! Now it
Okay.
did. Okay. I think it does some very aggressive caching, and that means that it doesn't really. It doesn't really know when she changes. So. Okay, so let's run that. Oh, I just realized that I don't have the presentation assistant installed. No, never remember what it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. Did I just close that because I'm stupid? Yeah, probably. Okay, so well, we can update activity compose to stable, which is always good. App compat is RC now. Lifecycle is stable, which is good. Okay. Navigation compose is, wait, that looks different, but whatever. Unless I'm reading the wrong line. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Gradle, no. Dagger 240. There's more like fingers crossed everything is going to be working. Probably. Maybe.
Go for it.
This I'm not going to change because I'm not changing the version of Kotlin we're using. Firebase bomb is 2900. Firebase Crashlytics is 280. I know this is super exciting stuff to watch. but we should be almost done, unless everything breaks, which, let's be honest, it's not entirely
It's the usual.
out of the question, because
This is
tends to happen.
probably the first time on the show that people are enjoying the ads more than the stream. Oh, thank God, some ads. Oh, I guess we are almost there.
Don't say that. Don't jinx it. It still needs to download a bunch
I
of
don't
shit.
want to jinx it.
But yeah, there's people in the chat saying that
I
it's
went
painful to update dependencies, and I agree. It is painful, especially when things just break. But as someone else said, it's kind of part and parcel of life as a developer. So
I was doing this last weekend. I updated a bunch of libraries because I wanted to try the splash screen, the new splash screen thingy. And then I ended up having a crash at startup, and then I thought it was the splash screen. And eventually, with Hugo on Slack, we were like, okay, are you sure that this is actually the splash? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna revert the splash stuff, and the crash was still there. It turns out there was a library that I don't know which library, because I didn't investigate.
because you were fed up with that
fixed
shit,
the problem.
right?
yeah. I basically something was pulling in Work Manager, under Dex Work Manager. There was an old version that was not compatible with Android 31, API 31, and it was actually crashing the app at startup. So eventually I ended up just forcing the latest version of a library that I don't need just to make the app work. And but I think that is something like either is Lottie or some other library that they're using, or Coil or whatever, they're using work manager for some reason. But anyway, chasing ghosts for a while, and I ended up updating a library that you don't know what's going on just to make your app works.
I mean,
transitive dependencies are fun.
As Mark is saying on the chat, it could be worse. You could be using NPM, and then instead of a transitive dependency that doesn't work, you might have a transitive dependency that is actively stealing your passwords.
Yeah, that's I'm just gonna update this malware that I ship with my app unknowingly. But yeah, there is like a flag on pending intents that Android 31 specifically needs.
You need to mark it as immutable.
Way. Yeah, and
so I can't tell if the app is crashing.
I don't even have.
I don't know. Is it?
I don't even.
Can you? Oh no, it's only Visor has died. Let me close it and reopen it, because it's working on my phone. So
on your machine.
Yes, exactly. Okay, yeah, it works.
So if you're trying to nice, it calls for a commit. So everybody in the chat, if you update your target SDK to 31 and something is exploding for a pending intent that you are not using, check for Work Manager dependency. Only the latest version is actually fixing this issue. So just a heads up.
Speaking of,
you can save some time.
Speaking of, do we actually have the target set to 31? I don't think so. No, we don't. 31.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make it 31 and see how badly it dies.
Brace.
Yeah, also, where is my...
Get yourself.
Why is this not working?
Get yourself in a brace position and Fire up.
I mean, I don't think we do
Let's
have
see.
anything that would break yet. But
I was sure of the same thing, and then the app started crashing because somebody was pulling in. Mark just asked for the next commit message.
okay, I can do that. I mean, I'm gonna
So-
commit the change of target SDK, so why not?
Well, but I mean, before you commit, you just run the app, please.
Look at that. How much shinier this is, but also how much more annoying this is. You have to do that.
Yeah.
Wait. No, don't do it. Don't do things yet. Okay, next. It's nice that it still works. Sure.
Very stretchy.
Boom.
But this is already targeting 31.
I don't know.
Try to run the app. No, it's still installing it. Okay,
Aha.
so we have a splash screen and the app runs.
Oh, look
Okay,
at how
this is
many
cool.
notifications.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you are on a phone. So now looks looks legit.
Yeah. Sorry, girlfriend. Bye.
There is a Meteor. There is Telegram
Yeah,
stuff.
as you
It's
can
perfect.
tell, this is a test device that
You're
has
using the phone.
too many things in there, but at least it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it
that's
seems
nice,
like
very
it
nice.
works, and let's copy paste the commit message. Okay, so I will commit it and I will push it. Now I'm sure. Oh, fuck off! I'll push it later. No, there's a problem that the GitHub authentication seems to be particularly broken in Android Studio. I don't know why. You know that there's
I usually use the token.
yeah, but
I can only use the token one.
there's the thing where you do here you do login and you do login via GitHub.
No, it never worked.
You do authorize. I've done it, and now it shows this bullshit here, which means it's broken.
Yeah, it
It works in IntelliJ. They've broken it in Android Studio, I guess. So
Okay, so we don't like pointing fingers,
No.
Messiano, and that's why we are giving away licenses of IntelliJ.
Yep.
So if you want to log in on GitHub without using a token, use a real ID, and so
okay, put in the token.
yeah, I mean
Token works.
in my experience. Only the token works. So
Oh,
material use.
it looks like someone wanted to be more on the stream than others.
Look at that. I mean, he is the troll.
Yeah.
I mean, he is the troll.
This is a terrible idea. Let
I
me
mean,
disable notifications for a while on Mark's chat.
Yeah,
Bye.
it's just gonna uninstall Telegram from the phone.
It might be a good idea to force close it for a second. Just in case someone has ideas, you know.
Yeah, don't feed the troll. It's just gonna send you images of feet.
Probably. We know Mark. It might very well happen.
Okay.
So the app works.
We have an updated version. The app works.
be a
We
troll,
upgraded
but I'm a
every
friendly
library, and we upgraded the target version to target 31.
I think this is
your
the
phone is
first
actually
time
also
in my life that I
running
upgrade so many
31.
things and nothing explodes.
Yeah, I'm actually. I mean, you can see, but I'm like finger crossing and knocking wood. But so the phone is running. The phone is running 31.
Well, yet.
The app is targeting 31, and we have updated
Yes.
everything. So let's go. Let's go. Thank you. I like the support. People are, very empathic.
Okie doke. So now we need to understand how to do that.
Where do we start?
I suppose we start from here by adding this dependency, but I am not entirely sure. So
do we have like one of the websites that we got in the last episode? How do we do it? Like MU, like material U, something, team
probably.
builder. Some documentation. Okay, so we have a link from Fabio. Oh, by the way, Fabio, did you get the stickers? I mean, I shipped them, no?
Or did you? Oh, by the way, this is a good time to remind people about this again, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
Let me put the link in the chat.
Yes. Do your thing. So if you want to participate to the IntelliJ giveaway, just type Rucola as a comment there, and remember that you need to make your subscriptions on YouTube public so we can find you. And good luck.
But thank you again, Fabio, for all the links. That's very nice.
It's just a code lab. Yeah, we have this link. One of those links that they gave us on.
I got it from the video.
This is good.
Here, so this is another one. This is from Fabio.
I like the fact that you are getting the links from the video. I mean, that works, right?
That's why we put them there, dude. I mean, that's why you put them there, to be specific.
Go episode notes.
Your work is not in vain.
I'm very happy. No. I mean, I like the fact that the documentation is where you expect it and not on Confluence. Yay! Go documentation.
Wait, who puts the documentation on Confluence?
People that don't want other people to find the documentation.
Okay. Write-only documentation.
Because as you know, Confluence is where the documentation goes to die. You know the elephants that
the
they
elephant
go
cemetery
there and die.
Yeah.
Confluence is the same thing. That's the Confluence is the same thing. Once you put it on Confluence, boom, it's done. Ciao.
Bye.
Nobody's gonna ever look for it, update it. It's like, how can we make this thing like people cannot find it ever again? No, just put it on Confluence. Like hide it forever, like some weird.
Oh, Yolanda. Sorry.
So
it's just nice seeing people that commit stuff. It's like, oh
yeah. Yesterday I watched one of the Android Summit videos. Like I watched a bunch of them, and one of them was about animations. And at some point, Doris showed up. I was like, "Oh, hey Doris, ciao Doris!" And I was like, "Ivan, what the fuck? You are on a couch yelling at YouTube because the lady on the video. What's wrong?" And I was like, "Hi Doris." I was like, "Oh fuck me." I mean, nobody was around, so but nobody knew. No, nobody knows that I actually said hello to YouTube video. But yeah, that happened. But that's nice when you know the people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do? So we target so we bumped the compiles SDK version. You already had 31. Now we have target SDK version 31 as well.
And I just realized that the main problem with this code lab is that it's targeting views, and we don't particularly give a shit about views. So
fair enough, but there is how do we do it with? But I mean, the team builder. It also had but this is like, and that's another thing.
Yeah, but I mean, we can use the builder thing.
Should we migrate? Yeah, should we migrate to M3 and then try to add the U part?
Yeah, let's.
I'm confused. How
do that?
Hi, Jasmine. It's again. Hi, Jasmine.
I just admitted to speaking to a YouTube video.
Yeah, no, I mean, nobody knows, right? Because this is live. We don't have recording for this,
Yeah.
right?
So let's upgrade the
Okay.
material
So
thingy.
now we have the expert. We have the expert in the house. So that's what
Our
we need to
favorite
do.
manager, you
Migrate to
mean?
M3 and then yes. I mean, I believe in coincidence, but I mean, Liam was here. Boom, day after, boom, he just got a promotion. I don't want to say that we have nothing to do with that, but coincidence. I don't know, man. I'm a man of science. This kind of stuff. So it was.
I don't know, dude.
I don't
Seems a
know.
bit
I don't know.
unrelated, but I mean, nice to think about it, I guess.
Causality.
Correlation, yeah, same thing.
Correlation and causality. Sebastian, you are overthinking it.
So we need a Compose Material 3 version, which is going to be whatever this is, the YOLO version. You know what? It would be nice to have. And I'm saying this, and I will regret the second I say this, but whenever you're doing something that that you're putting a version that is alpha 1, it would be nice to have like a Gradle plugin that you can put like 100 YOLO and it replaces it with alpha 1.
It's like a live template kind of thing. I mean, definitely you can do a live template. Let's do let's. Well, oh no, you want to put YOLO there, and then the Gradle plugin resolves the dependency.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if only we had somebody working on a Toml Gradle plugin. Somebody that is also coming as a guest in a couple of weeks. If only.
If only.
But I like the idea.
I think I fucked up something somewhere, as usual.
I mean, you really put
in version catalog libs on alias compose. I like that the messages are actually very clear. Module underdex.compose.material3.material3. All right, I think this is this. Yeah. Yep. That makes more sense. Third link explains how to use MDC3 in Compose. Oh, thank you.
Nice. Okay.
Let me grab that. So wait, Yasmin is here. Are we doing a user study on migration to Material 3 now?
She can't confirm or deny, apparently.
Okay, so Material 3. Where is Material 3? Material 3. I mean, there you go.
At least can we get some swag at the end of the... I mean, if we are really doing this, can we get some swag? Let's see.
Okay, so blah 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 text. This is our redocumentation, by the way. Blah blah text. Fine. Okay, so this is okay.
Scrolly.
Yeah. Next.
Blah blah blah. Scrolly.
That's code block. That's the interesting part.
Boom, done.
And then when it doesn't work, I go back, I like swear at myself for being that lazy, and then read the rest and realize what I fucked up generally.
It's the same. It's the same approach. I do the same. So don't feel it's the same thing that I do. Scrolly, copy paste, run it, doesn't work, go back, read the documentation. Okay, so I missed this part. But I'm always taking the chance of shortcutting the first iteration. I don't know, lazy people. Because if it works, you feel smart, right? Because if it works, first time you're like, I'm so smart, and that's the thing. That's what we do. I mean, that's me being dumb. I don't care.
So there's the builder. There's dynamic color. Well, we'll get to dynamic color later. So for what I understand from skimming this, is that we should be done. Theoretically, question mark, fingers crossed emoji.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we are all the same. Cutting pizza, we are all the same.
We are the worst.
This is like we are a broken generation. You know, I blame this on Stack Overflow. I don't care. This is Stack Overflow.
I just kind of feel like when I do that, I kind of feel bad for the poor technical writers that, you know, they put a lot of work and effort and love into writing documentation. And I'm like, yeah, but next, next bit.
Yeah, no, but that's the same. I don't know. Probably it has to be with all when I started that you were just copy pasting scripts, right? So there was some open source shit somewhere. There was like a script. You just copy the script, give it like a skim through the if it was not removing root folder or anything, and if it was good to go, you just paste it. And I don't know, but now we have a lot better documentation. But I don't have.
It's perfect.
What the fuck?
It's exactly the same as before, which I guess is good. It means it works, at least in part. I don't know if there's supposed to be any other difference. Is it? Is it doing the sparkly thing? No, it's not. Not doing the sparkly thing. Oh, that's a shame.
So do we need to change the package name?
What?
Can you search for...
We mainly need to change the package name from MDC2 to MDC3. Do we have MDC2 anywhere?
I don't... Boo?
So...
Can you find files? What the package name?
I would expect it to be the same. I don't know if there's a different one. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's material 3. Aha. Okay, let's try and break everything.
Okay. Oh no, Sebastiano.
What? What have I done?
No, go for it. No. I'm gonna just shut up. No?
I mean, worst case scenario, it won't compile, right?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to replace 1,500 million? Yeah, sure. Why not?
So
look at that.
Okay, looks like icons doesn't exist.
What do you mean?
Well, it doesn't exist in material 3 anyway. So it looks like these are... there is an icon KT class. Look at me, I'm a hacker. Could I find... Sure.
Do we miss something?
No, but I think that's the composable.
Okay, so Jasmine say icons in M3 point to the same icons to M1.
But it doesn't seem to have the icons.
Can you try out? Can you try?
Oh, because it's material icons core. I get it. So it's the other material, like this one we would have to change, I guess, then. So this would be like material 3, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Because it doesn't say
I see.
Really.
Right.
But I guess like the foolproof way is to go here, and there's only one material thing, which is this one. So there's only one material 3 thing. So
okay.
Yeah, there's only that one. So I guess we need to use the old ones, probably.
Yeah, probably the icons are still on the old package.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just keep the same thing. I mean.
Okay, so replace everything,
and then we undo the ones that don't work anymore.
Icons. Yeah, we stitches the icons.
Does material theme not have shapes now? It does not. Huh.
Okay.
Interesting. And it it has color scheme instead of colors. That's gonna be easier to change, I guess. So this we can do.
So not funny, Mark.
Is it color scheme or colors? Whatever. Sure. Okay, and primary variant
Okay.
doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Primary.
There's only primary. Yeah, whatever.
Primary.
I think primary variant could
Enough.
probably be tertiary, actually, now that I think of it.
Ah, nice.
I don't know.
Fanciness. Maybe.
What could possibly go
Go
wrong?
for it.
This is
Yeah,
a
go for
highly
it. I mean,
scientific process, as you can see.
Yeah. But this is also the one that makes you learn most of the
So
stuff.
I think that one is problematic because it's the material 3 one. But I can get... Okay, no. Let me try and do something that is probably wrong.
Oh, Sebastiano, there is a suggestion about using the team builder.
Take care of all the theming and colors for you. Yeah, we should probably do that. That's a good point. But yeah, this my magical fix fixed it.
Oh, okay.
So I had it open, I think, probably.
That's right. The team builder. The team builder.
No. Aha.
Material. Okay, but can we import the current team?
Well, I'll just use
then build the new one.
I had it on Figma, so.
But also the web version was okay. I mean, it was very nice.
But I don't know for sure. Oh, the fonts work now. Windows 11 fixed the fonts.
Yeah.
Or someone deployed the fix.
Well, I mean, you had to reinstall everything, but now you can have a nice fonts.
Wait. I have an account. Oh, okay, sure. Let me try and figure out what's going wrong with Figma.
Web version.
It's really confused. It's fine. Oh, I just realized that I do have an account. Okay, better.
First try.
Yeah, I mean, kind of works. So let's try and create a new page. We'll call it Material U. And we do what we learned the other day. Theme builder, open plugin.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm thinking as well. Jasmine is just dying inside because but we build it to be easy to use. Why they are doing it so wrong? Yeah. Yes, that's
so wait.
what
Where did it go? It's flown away. Bye, my sweet prince. It's gone. Okay, it's back. Yeah, so I might have spoken too early for what concerns the font.
Fair enough.
But yeah. So we should get the key colors. So I'm just gonna open the
let's get the key color.
Theming thing. Ta-da! Yeah, this is all broken. It's fine. We're gonna have a good time fixing that. So this one is our main color, which I already know this doesn't like. Oh, fuck's sake. This color picker. Ah.
Oh.
I need to do like a freaking caveman.
Savages. Ugh, really?
Yep. Aha.
Okay. So that's the new. But now let's play also with the other two colors.
Secondary.
Because...
Okay, and tertiary, I don't think that we have declared
what do we
it
want
anywhere.
To use?
Yes, but your pain is my research gain. Yeah, I guess we are running a user study after all.
Yeah. This is like, that's the more we go forward and we figure out how things go, it feels like the 2001 A Space Odyssey, with the monkeys and the monolith, that and bashing the bones and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So what are you using as a tertiary?
So this was supposed to be darker than the primary, but it turns out it's just lighter because this likes to change it. So there's that.
Yeah, the algorithm thingy.
So we need to add some custom colors because we have like the chip stuff, like chip unchecked background light. And also, well, maybe the notification snooze thing is more important. So let's do that instead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say this is fine for now.
But the neutral one, what's the neutral?
The neutral is the, if you remember what they were explaining, let me see if there's anything. Where the shit is it? Nope. Well, it is somewhere. Why do you think we built Material Theme Builder to export? Because we wanted to make it super easy. Yes, but you haven't taken into account that I don't always do the easy thing.
It's so bad.
So I think it's here. Yeah. So the elevation, like this is the neutral color. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Yasmin.
Okay.
But the overlay color that you apply on top of things is the neutral color, if I'm not mistaken.
So the neutral key color is used to derive the roles of surface and background, as well as high emphasis text and icons. Okay.
This is not much clearer,
I guess. Yeah, no, but I was like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that this means something to somebody that can design shit. To me, it's more like I need a picture. Otherwise,
does it sound
understand.
a bit like the Peanuts cartoon when the teacher speaks?
Yeah, the wah 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 wah. But
it makes sense, but you need to process it.
Yeah, no. It's English, and I can read it, and I can probably even process it at some extent, but I can't visualize.
So neutral color, neutral key color is the
Neutral
rules of surface and background, as well as high emphasis text and icons. So you get the background, and the reverse is on background, and you get surface, and you get on surface. They look identical, but I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, that's black, right? That's black. Okay, black and white. So
it's more like,
is it
10% black, probably.
I'm a man. There are basically 8 colors in my brain.
I forget
red,
your
blue,
brain
black,
works in CGA.
white. Yeah, I mean that's how how I'm supposed to know the difference between, like, I'm not a Pantone, I mean, it's just I'm a simple person.
Okay, so
anyway, export. Are you exporting the XML?
Yes. So we have all the XML now, and we can put it somewhere else, and then we can actually get the compose stuff and put it here. Sorry, 7-zip does not like to be helpful all the time. Sometimes it just has to do its thing. Source, bundle, app, source, main.
What's the link that Fabio sent? Color rules. Neutral.
Okay.
Yeah, but I still don't understand. Anyway. I mean, it's just me. I mean, on this, my brain feels like, like a nut.
What?
On this stuff.
Like a nut.
Yeah, I mean, it's like like nuts. Nuts.
Yeah, I know nuts. It's the first time I hear anyone referring to their brain as a nut.
As the size, when it comes to this kind of, let's talk design. It's like, Me.
You're
coding,
saying you feel
me
stupid.
coding. Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I can understand.
It's not that I feel stupid. It's more like I feel uneducated. Right? And I miss the knowledge. I don't miss the intelligence.
Okay. Sorry, but I get to be a bit particular about things, and this is bundle U theme. I decided that the theme is going to be called Bundle U.
Nice. Yeah.
It's good in pizza.
Okay.
Material 3 people be like, here's all you need. You only need to download it. Seb, no, I don't think I will. Fair enough.
Nope.
It's just,
Not
I
happening.
am not particularly good at reading for a long time while I'm doing other stuff. Like if I'm into documentation reading mode, I can read for hours. If I'm into coding mode, I want to get shit done. So I might miss the very important first step that saves me like the next 4 hours of work.
Yeah,
But
I mean, you know how it is, right? 2 hours of coding can save you 5 minutes of documentation reading, right?
So that's all gone.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
Bundle U theme. Let's see what I have broken. Well, I mean, I'm going to have broken a bunch of things, I can imagine. But let's see. Let's try and run it and see what is broken. Yep, that's my bad. Da 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 da.
Okay.
I guess that doesn't exist yet. I think the top up bar is not called top up bar anymore. Large top up bar? Oh no, it's the small one because we want that. What the fuck, Studio?
No, I don't think that's an import, Sebastian.
I mean, it was meant to be, and then Android Studio was like, hey, can I be of service? Code.
It's called probably bottom navigation. Fabio suggesting.
What? The top up bar? I kind of doubt that it's called bottom something.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I was looking at this. I think it's just small top up bar. It's like, I want an up bar, but I want it small. Because there's the three size, small, medium, and large is like 1, 2, 3.
What's
Bottom navigation has been renamed. Yes, it has to
small bar.
Small navigation. So
okay, it's looking good, right?
Or would be nice if that was an import for this. That's cool. Actually, I don't care about the live preview right now.
So scaffold state.
YOLO all the thing. Is there no... How does one do the snack bar thing? I think they might have changed the whole thing. Okay. How does the snack bar work with the scaffold now? Well, now. Scaffold state. Blah, blah, blah. A lot of text, but no...
Well, there is
there is a scaffold state, but I don't think it contains the snack bar anymore. So if I look at the documentation for this, probably better to do it here. Okay, I'm gonna be lazy and just go to the reference this way. Material 3 drawer state, scaffold state. Thank you. I could have told that.
Sure. Oh, was this helpful, Sebastiano? Please remember to give the feedback. Was this helpful? Yeah, sure. Not really.
I mean, too complicated.
Yeah, missing the information. Come on, go.
Yeah.
Sign in.
Maybe another
Jesus.
day.
Okay, no, come on. Yeah, not today.
What are the composables? Oh, they're here. Sorry. Needed to sneeze. Okay. So scaffold. Grazie. Scaffold. So if I look for a snack bar, there is nothing.
Snack.
Is it not called snack bar anymore?
How does it work? Really?
I mean,
why not, right?
There's
No, come on. You can't rename snack bar. I mean, people are just gonna
Toast 2.
Yeah, toast 3, because of course material 3, right?
No, there's no toast. I honestly don't know. I don't think the component is available in Compose M3 yet. So how do you display a snack bar in V3? Maybe you don't.
But come on.
Maybe you.
I mean, yet is different than ever.
Oh yeah, I mean, maybe you don't yet.
Okay, we're not getting much.
Okay, that's fine. Not to worry.
Go with the toast, Sebastiano.
I am going to do something terrible.
But can we use the old one? Log. The old one?
Yeah, it's just like there's gonna be a to-do.
Okay.
Needs some text. Whatever it was saying earlier.
Oh, don't be sorry. I mean, we're just.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's all right. It's in alpha for a reason, I guess.
As long as we know. Yeah, as long as we know.
Oh, this is a suspend function. Oh, I have the context. Why do I even worry? Ha. I can make puns with the material U name now. Okay. I mean, this is terrible because we're not using resource strings or anything, but kind of.
Just
hopefully.
Don't worry. There is a to-do someday.
Headline.
We know what we are doing here.
Small. I mean, I'm sure there's a table somewhere that tells you like look who wrote this. I just noticed. They're a very talented person.
Yeah.
I think there is somewhere a table of typography correspondence.
Wait. Yeah, here you go.
Small, medium, and large.
Everyone's favorite manager.
Yes.
Everyone's favorite manager.
I mean, they better.
Yeah, that's
headline 4.
Okay,
headline
so
small. Yes.
Okay, new property or property.
It works. The system works. I don't need the scaffold state anymore, so I can remove it. Which also probably means I don't need to do that anymore. Bye, baby. Bye.
Don't.
And this is how you get content matched on YouTube. Well, if I were good at singing, maybe, but I'm not, so there's no risk.
Yeah, they can shut down. They can shut. But then there's gonna be like 5 minutes of no sound in the stream because they they just took out the song. So
You remember when we got
it's gonna be
Content
weird.
Match the other time, and it was like, oh, there's a new beta feature that will only take out the part of the song and leave the rest of the audio. Like, yeah, do that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work. It failed a bunch of times, and we got a bit
It doesn't work.
disappointed.
Well, it's beta.
But it was like I'm happy that
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
eventually
machine
going to
learning
do
is
that. I
just-
guess probably. So Surface doesn't have elevation
The
anymore.
moment that they can do it.
Shadow elevation,
Ye-
because there's also tonal elevation.
Okay.
I guess doesn't have anything to do with Tonal, the company.
you mean? Okay, you mean the
To prevent
gym
shadow
thing.
creep, only apply shadow elevation when absolutely necessary, such as when the surface requires visual separation from a pattern background. Okay, so I guess we're doing tonal instead. YOLO.
What's the tonal
It's just a
one?
color overlay, I think. Yeah, darker color in light theme and a lighter color in dark theme.
Tonal it is.
Let's see what else is missing. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, just the
What was it?
opt-in. Ooh,
Okay, experimentation.
spicy.
Yeah. Try again. Try again.
Oh, there's a bunch of things that I guess don't
Okay.
exist yet.
Okay, so icon. Bro.
I guess. So, I mean, the most difficult part so far is figuring out what is in Material 3 and what isn't. At least for, like, it
Yeah.
seems to me like most of this is more like, yeah, you change everything and then see what breaks and then you fix it.
Yeah, feels like a very scientific.
I am an extremely
approach.
scientific person, yes.
Yeah. Extremely
Yes.
scientific. I like it. And what was it?
The theme.
So this is the theme.
Oh, I don't have the dark mode. Oh yeah, let's just use dark theme. But I can do. What was it called again? Because then I can be lazy, which I like. I can do this. I can
Dark.
rename, and then I can do dark theme again and rename again. Boom, fixed everywhere. Okay, so what else is broken here?
Build it.
Notifications, news,
Build,
background.
build,
Oh, I
build.
guess we don't have this anymore. But this would be the tertiary.
The tertiary. Where is it? Where is it?
Well, this needs
Where is it?
in. Okay, yeah. So
Here you go.
on tertiary.
No. Tertiary.
No,
It
because this
on
was the
tertiary
text,
or
the
tertiary?
on the contrast. So
The
tonal
on one?
elevation is
Okay.
dope. I like that now the
Yeah.
chat is about songs. So there's a karaoke, the best of Material U by Foo Fighters. I am game. Okay, so caption doesn't exist anymore, but table, appearance, caption, body small.
And was it? It was at the
No,
bottom.
I had it. I was looking at it. It's fine. Body 1 and body 2, body large and body medium. I actually like this more than the previous body 1, body 2. I think this is clearer. Like once you understand
Well,
what's
yeah.
the reasoning behind
Because
it, it's much
the-
clearer to understand what is what now.
Yeah, I mean, with the numbers, you need to have some sort of HTML
Yeah.
background knowledge. You know, the idea of H2. This is more like, okay, it's large or it's
Small.
small. So
If
small.
only, well,
Hmm?
can you?
We want to search searcher please.
It's unfortunate. It would be it would be cool to like have an import alias or just have an alias and call it like Small.
Small.
This is I am why we cannot have nice things.
Nah. Come on. Where are we? Built. What are we missing?
Yeah, this is like we have to do the onboarding theme. This is gonna be a bit more complicated, I guess, but bundle U theme, and then we have bundle onboarding U theme, which doesn't exist yet. We'll have to figure out regular theme, material, chip, background color, and content color. These two don't exist anymore. Maybe I don't know if there's like if there's a color you're supposed to use for chips in Material 3. I'm not entirely sure, but there was the Material 3 components. I think, yeah. There you go. Now that I think about it, I actually already have it. So,
yeah, suggesting m3.material.io.
Oh, yeah,
components.
just on the something in the Material 3 website. That makes sense. Chips. There you go. So, oh yeah, there's different kind of chips now. I guess now ours are filter chips. Well, the ones we use to, have a day or not have a day. Probably, I don't know. I would say they're probably filter chips. Like it looks like...
There is implementation.
So we have a variable
filter
name
chips.
to use.
Oh yeah, they seem cheap. Oh yeah, small. Specs has the mapping. Okay.
The specs you mean here, right? Or is it...
Is it at the top?
It doesn't really say. Oh no, wait, specs is at the top. It's at the top.
Specs. It's in
there you go. Input chip, perfect. Oh no, not input. Filter. Yes. So
that's filter.
Well, it doesn't. Thing had exploded in the NVIDIA video encoder, so the driver crashed or something. I don't know. Usual things. But we're back. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
There was too much spec, I guess. I don't know. So colors. There you go. Filter chip states. And I guess we just want to know the container. It's surface.
Where is it?
Because this is a filter chip, right? And
I think I can. I can't see your.
Sorry, you cannot see it
anymore.
because the thing crashed. The video driver crashed, and that probably was okay. Now you can see it. No worries.
Yes.
So this is supposed to be surface.
Okay.
So we are supposed to be using surface for that. So we don't need these anymore. And also need to change this to this, which is still going to be broken, but it's okay. Sure. That stuff is going to be fixed at some point. This is body large. We've said, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so this is surface. Why was it? Background is surface. Content color is on surface. Most likely. And the same, well, actually, that is probably the unchecked one. I need to check the checked version because that was this one. So state enabled, but we need
It's pressed.
stay pressed.
Was it pressed?
Don't know. Because
because enabled.
this is a bit confusing. Container selected is selected the one with a tick, I guess. So that would be color secondary container. Okay. We might have to redo the way the chips are done because they don't look particularly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's try to follow the documentation and let's see how it looks, right? Because why not? It can be a first step. It was like, okay, so secondary container is something new that
it didn't exist.
We didn't have it before, right?
Brand
so
new.
Also this.
So we need to define the other theme as well, which is.
But do we need it?
Because it's essentially an inverted theme where the main color is the background, and so I think that's what we need to do. And it's gonna take a minute, but I think.
Can you do? Oh, that's a val. I was wondering if it was like a data class, you could just override copy the thing that you need and keep the rest.
I mean, this still does generate
more complex.
Like it returns a color scheme, so I guess I could do copy. But the thing is, I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So let's try and do private val onboarding light colors, and it is like theme colors dot copy, or actually just light color scheme. I can probably just copy paste this, unless there's like a way to invert it, but also it's supposed to name a variable small. So before I forget, onboarding is a real word. Stop complaining. Okay, so primary on primary, secondary, blah, 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 blah. So I think, yeah, this is where it gets really interesting because we need to rewire all the colors and it will be a fucking pain in the ass. I don't think there's a way, like if I go to this, if I want to, the problem is,
right?
What is swap? That doesn't seem to do anything. Also, seems like the tab has kind of died. WebGL isn't supported or is disabled. No, it just crashed. It's fine. I mean, the video driver crashed. That's fine. Let me close Firefox because it is pretty dead everywhere. Poor Firefox. You tried. Does it work? Okay, it's not complaining about WebGL anymore, which is, I guess, is a good thing. Pissed on my chips. That's new to me. So it looks like we have two, probably because the first one was kind of fucked. Oh well. I think that the plugin had crashed midway through generating that. So if I want to create a new one, thank you, kind sir. What happens if I do swap? what is what is it supposed to do? I don't know.
Second.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, this don't seem to do
Swap?
anything.
No, but come on, try the web version. I mean, Figma is struggling. Try
You
the
really
web
like
version.
this, don't you?
Come on. No, but I mean, yes, Yasmin also suggested to use
Okay,
the
yeah,
web
but I need
version.
to do
Let's
a very
try.
important thing first, which is to save these colors, because otherwise I will go insane by the time. Ah, fuck you. No, it doesn't like that. If I do save, it overrides it, because of course it does. So let's do one color at a time. Yay. Like that is kind of the reason why I didn't want to do that. Oh, wait, it changed everything again. Okay, I'm giving up. I am officially giving up. Nope, nope, nope. It changed all the colors. I cannot be arsed doing the whole thing again. I'm sorry. Close enough, I guess. And this, but a bit lighter. Sure. So yeah, the point is I have this is fine, but I don't have a way to say I want to generate a theme that is inverse. So where the background is colored and the text is not. I don't think I do anyway.
Can you do the dark theme and
I mean, I can export, like, I already have a dark theme, but it's going to be dark. And I don't want the dark theme to be used for the light version. That's not kind of the point. It's just, it doesn't seem like there's a way to say, oh, you know that white part here, I want it to be green. There's no way to do that. So that's the problem. And using the web version is not going to change that, because it's the same thing. It's literally the same. So looks like we have to do some manual bullshit. So, theme. I guess what we do is we do background is primary, probably. On background is on primary. Surface is primary container. I'm just YOLOing this, but maybe it works.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just want to run.
Oh, it's gonna be horrible.
How it looks.
Surface variant,
well, I mean, horrible is better than broken.
Primary container, because there's no, like, there's variant for surface, but there's no, well, whatever. Outline is fine. Inverse on surface. What is inverse on surface? There's no documentation. Let's see. There's no inverse. There is surface, but there is no inverse on surface. Okay. Then, yeah, I don't know what this is. And as such, this is gonna be magenta, so that we immediately see when something is broken, because we were expecting there to be something. Surface variant, same thing. On surface variant, well, maybe not magenta. We can make this one blue. It's gonna be horrible. Does not matter. Dark outline, yeah, sure, whatever. Primary container, so primary will be maybe I can just move them all up. Like primary, secondary is now primary. And I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Inverse surface and inverse on surface are used for displaying the reverse of what's seen in the surrounding UI. For example, snack bars use the reverse color mapping to bring attention to an alert. I mean, that's cool. Why didn't it? Oh, because it was, yeah, the top menu, here that disappears when you scroll. Like, I don't know what of those I was looking at. I honestly have no idea. It looks like this, but inverse. Well, the additional role map is in a scheme and are mapped to components where needed. Inverse surface and inverse on surface, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it looks maybe we can, instead of creating a new theme color, we can invert surface and inverse surface. And see if that gets us anywhere. Okay, so I'll keep this.
It's enough.
Because you never know in life. It's just a backup. But I will also do this. Okay. And then surface, inverse, and on surface and inverse. And this was something inverse on surface and inverse surface. I am not entirely confident this is going to work, but we're trying. So this is onboarding, like color small, and because we are still doing stuff, we're going to use the same one. Okay. Let's go back to trying and compile and see how that works.
Close enough. Maybe 3 is not necessary.
This is not there.
The theme is different.
Okay.
Getting there.
Intro page state. There's no switch. There's no switch defaults. And this is you. Okay. Then this is
not a small task.
And well, I mean, we kind of knew it would not be a 5 minutes thing, but at the same time. Oh no, wait, it's not YOLO.
No.
I mean, this is also YOLO, but background color, container color.
What?
And this is
fair enough. Elevation, we don't have it. It's weird though.
What
defaults.
Is this? Actions
no elevation.
Oh, you're right. It's the buttons that don't have any elevation. Is this elevation? A button? Yeah, okay. Material 3. Okay, so elevation is button elevation. Button elevation. Yeah. Yeah.
Button elevation. Whoa. Well, sometimes
it just does the whole thing.
So because I was, I mean, you were focused on doing this, I started the giveaway for the stickers. So the word is ugly.
Ugly.
And we are gonna keep it running for a moment. So type ugly. Again, if you are a subscriber and you win, you get the 2 normal stickers, but you also get the holo sticker. So just keep in mind that you can subscribe for free if you have an Amazon subscription. And yeah, good luck.
Okay. Headline medium and headline small. Oh no, title large. Okay. H3 is okay. It's correct. So this is fine. This is title large, I guess. Yes. Okay. Anything else? No, this file is done. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, the
Team.
changes aren't too complicated. It's just a bit of a pain. And kind of, you know, understanding what is what.
Yeah. So this is the try.
Yeah,
this
like
is it surface? This is surface, right?
Expanded pill, normal pill. No, this is like so I think normal pill
Tertiary.
and expanded. So this is it's a secondary container, I think. And this is on secondary container. And I guess this one would be like primary container or something like that. Even though it's probably going to break, but let's try on primary container. Yeah, I think like matching the colors is going to be a bit of a pain. Headline 2 is headline large.
H2.
Headline large, and you can go away. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to go and check all the color around.
Yeah, there is a bit of QA.
Yeah, I mean, kind of expected, I guess. Caption is Bosmull.
Yeah.
But is small. And I need the opt-in. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh no, wait. This is small top-up bar, and this is bundle view theme. Text. Wait. Body small. Yes. So.
I was thinking the same thing, Mark. I was thinking about, the Kotlin one, right? If you have like a major Kotlin release and then you have things that break and they most of the time help you with the
it would be nice to have that, to be honest.
Helps you. Because if you stick to, we have a lot of custom stuff. We have 2 themes. We have a couple of functions that generate colors for what we need. But if you are on I'm thinking about my like toy app that I'm building. So and I have like H3. I have primary. So I'm not doing any fancy stuff. But again, I migrate to M3. And still things are gonna break. So some sort and I can probably just get out of it with a find and replace, because I'm using the basic stuff. But still, some sort of help from a tooling point of view, it will be nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change that at some point, but that point is not now because it works, although it's kind of like a coincidence that it works. Still fine. Sure. So, okay. So we're back to here. Okay. So checked and checked. I think So this one was primary container. We said on primary container, secondary container, and on second. I'm not entirely sure. This is probably wrong, but bye, Kotlin Pizza.
Ciao, ciao.
Okay, and the last one. Same thing, I guess. This is primary container.
So is it my impression or a lot of stuff is missing?
Yep,
I mean, for now, I mean,
it is.
but card, you will expect.
Yeah,
to be
but maybe
there,
at the same
right?
time it kind of works as it
maybe
is,
not.
so it's not a priority,
Fair enough.
It's normal. I kind of lost track of what is what, so whatever. Okay, let's try and run it. It works by default. Didn't Homer Simpson say default, the sweetest two words in the English language?
Yeah. But I think we are almost there. We also have the name of the next commit for this. That is also nice. Bundle, come on, dark.
That's fine, not a problem.
Team.
There's
What was it?
missing,
Was
yes.
dark team.
Dark. Come on. Ah. Okay. Let's see. There's still probably stuff that is sort of broken, but the thing I don't understand is why it's like doing this a bit at a time instead of, telling me all the problems in one go.
It gets overwhelmed.
Sorry, sir.
There are another one. It's just a couple of two. Just a couple, two more.
Come on.
This is actually moving. Come on, it's getting there. Yep.
I mean,
nice.
It's colorful.
Okay. Yeah, and it's probably also. I mean, no, it's also ugly.
So what was the commit message? Because it kind of... okay, I got it. It kind of... I mean, it's hooked up, I would say.
Yeah. I think we can commit this. Whoa, look at that. Wow. It's a lot of changes. Okay, so we can definitely...
No, why is...
Yeah.
No, don't ignore me.
Huh? So I definitely so broken. the more I look at it, the more it's broken. I just noticed the icons.
Don't look at the icons. I mean,
yeah, don't look at
it.
I mean, it's in.
It exists.
Okay, so.
Oh wow, this ripple is not happy.
Wow, wait.
It's not the ripple. It's gingerbread clicky thing. Oh well.
I thought it was Skype.
No. You're not missing frames. It's just literally there or not there. Just let me see it. No, it's the same on the.
Wow,
it's the same on the device. It's the same. But it's okay. It's okay. So.
But I wonder. Okay, I wonder how much of this is expected. And how much, because we were doing.
I would say
wrong.
Probably 60 wrong, 40 expected, maybe.
Fair enough. Okay. So, do you want to fix at least the home screen?
I actually want to cap the dynamic color.
Or you want to go
and see how much it's broken after we do that.
Go.
Where?
Go. Yeah, because this is the first
Yeah.
step, right? So you go from material 2 to material 3, and then you go
Yeah.
material U.
So
Okay.
color scheme, dynamic
Okay,
color
how
scheme.
do we do it? Dynamic color is available on Android 12 Plus. Okay.
Yep.
Just copy
I
the
think
shit out
that's
of
all
it.
we need to do, really.
So what's your... So you have like a blue background, like a blue screen, whatever it is.
That's all right. This import.
Import. Okay. No, too much alt.
What
Okay.
was
Dark is like
dark theme colors?
dark theme.
Delight.
Nope.
Light theme colors, and this is no.
Import.
Color scheme.
Not
Yeah,
the
it would be
one.
nice if this was copy pastable with the same names that are auto generated. But
yeah.
I can survive.
Okay, so what now?
Wait.
You just run it?
Because the same thing needs to be done here. Yeah, and
The
this was
onboarding, okay.
onboarding.
Still broken.
Onboarding. This is probably broken as shit.
Thank you.
Okay, should we try?
Run it. Just run it. So show me the background.
What background? Oh, that. Ooh,
The
it
background on the phone. So it's like...
I mean, it looks like
okay.
shit, but this is the background.
Okay.
Also...
But I want... Can you pick the one with the foot?
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
How does one... Well, I can order a photo.
No, don't. It's a photo book.
Share.
Just order a photo book with one thing.
How do you set it as a fucking background?
No, come on. Can you do like there is a thing set as
I didn't see
go
it.
back. There is like the 3 dots. There is the 3 dots at the top.
I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nope,
Why is
not what I meant to do.
Try again.
Wallpaper. Change wallpaper. My photos.
Okay. Change wallpaper.
Oh, thank you for the cheer. Haha. Feet. So are you cheering for the feet now, or?
Yes. Let's
Look at
go
that.
for it.
Majestic.
Okay. Also the lock screen. Look at that.
Yes.
Majestic as AF. Come on. Yes. Features. Okay, very beautiful. I love it.
It has not changed the colors.
So can you restart the app? No.
Well, it has changed the colors somewhere. But you shouldn't need to restart the app, I think.
But the thing...
Oh, no. Wrong thing. No. Again, wrong thing.
Do you want to take a chance?
Yeah. It's still weird shit.
Look at that. Okay. Yeah, but why the background? Are we using like a weird color for the?
I think you at some point set up the setting the color for the. Let me check. I think it was main activity. Setup system UI. There you go. So this is using tertiary, and I guess we can use primary.
It shouldn't.
Or
it shouldn't.
Background,
Primary.
actually.
Should use primary, right? I don't know. Can you check if there are like docs?
There is probably docs, but in case it wasn't clear, I ain't reading no docs. Yeah, okay. So this is correct at least.
Okay.
And now we can go and fix some other shit that we put around. God, it looks so bad. I mean, it's kind of.
It's bad. I mean,
it's not like this is bad,
it's so
but
bad.
the rest is kind of okay.
No, but No, the text color, the archive reply, I like that. But the system bar,
What?
I
Yeah,
like it,
well,
but the
that's what
bottom
we're
nav,
going to
why is
fix now.
purple? I don't understand why the
So
bottom nav.
bottom nav, I think it might be
okay.
because the bottom nav doesn't, we are using the material 2. Yeah, we might need to switch
old
that to
one.
the new one.
But it was like low bar. I don't think it's
Navigation
low bar. I think
bar?
it was Hugo trolling us.
Just navigation bar?
Maybe.
Is there any documentation in the migrating?
Are we using the new one? I think it's
Navigation
called navigation bar. Yeah, Fabio
Yeah.
suggests. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hugo, you got me there, so I give you that. Low bar like my. No, it was actually a good one because it made me think. It was
Womp,
good.
womp, womp,
It was
womp.
Took me a moment. No. What do you mean? Navigation bar. Navigation bar is okay. Oh, fuck you, Android Studio. I mean, why do you do that? What? That's so bad. That's so bad.
Nope, it doesn't like
bar. It. No, you don't do
I can try.
You don't do the tab. Yeah. Okay.
Works
so
here.
Navigation bar. Yeah, because this is not an import. The navigation bar.
Okay, let's try now.
But are you on the chipmunk thing or
no?
you are on the
Banana,
artifacts,
potato. Yeah, you see.
Okay.
It's
not even bad.
Slow.
I don't know if I like it, but it's not.
It's
slow. What do you mean?
Slow in switching screens, but that's unrelated, I think. It's just the app is slow. There's probably some bullshit we're doing somewhere.
Okay,
yeah.
Can we do?
I mean, it's done, I guess. I mean.
Oh, look at this. The
yeah,
chips
it's
are
impossible to tell which one is selected and which one isn't. But we are going to have at some point to do something like because I don't think there are the chips. No, there is no chips done yet.
Yeah, because there. No
so the thing is, we would have to implement the chips with the Material U theme, and in case you cannot, you don't notice it, I cannot be arsed right now to do that. So I think I'm counting this as a victory.
No, this is a huge victory.
Oh yeah, that has a lot of margin. We probably have to fix that. But again, not a thing for today.
Okay. Can you do? Can you fix the icon color on the home screen?
I think that's supposed to be that way.
Was it? Is it black by design? Okay, I can't.
I mean, it was green, like but I think the top up bar is just taking the colors from the theme.
Okay.
Colors. Let me see what is the default.
I'm still skeptical on the U thing, you know?
It's very plain. Like, it works.
I don't know. I mean, the idea that my screensaver, main screen wallpaper affects the color of my apps. I don't know. You know, I think it has to click at some point. But yeah, I'm not sold yet. The main issue, I think, it's that I'm not running Android 12
you
on
still
my
have to get
daily
used
phone,
to it, yeah.
So I don't have like a first. Yeah, I need to get into it. You know, I need a few. Probably I need a few apps.
I'm surprised, by the way. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm surprised by how well this actually is working. Like, it's not horribly broken. I mean, the onboarding is going to be horribly broken, but.
It makes more sense for app widgets, in my opinion, says Mark. Yes. I can see what
Why
you
is it
mean, because you know the
green?
widget is on the wallpaper, so
Have I
in-
forgotten something? Uh,
by the way, I want to see that thing glance. It looks cool.
in a week. Mark is
For
coming
the
to
widgets.
explain glance to us in a week.
Yeah, but is it
I mean,
is
he
it coming?
said he would, so I hope it does.
Okay. Well, but is it gonna be? I mean, because is it gonna be like in a week? Yes.
It should be, yeah.
Yes. Okay. No, I'm checking the calendar because we also have the screenshot things.
I
right,
mean,
that we
Mark,
want
if
to
it
check
doesn't work
again.
still, then we'll figure something out. Like we will do something else. What I was checking is that this. I mean, it is
actually good.
theoretically
there was a good
using
victory.
that.
No,
But it isn't.
can we check if we are like forcing the background, like, you know, putting the green there as a background instead of even using primary?
What do you mean?
Like on the composable on the screen in the view pager.
Oh, it might be. So,
like, I don't know, but we have a team, so why would you
because
hardcode
me?
the
I mean,
color? Nah, but I mean, it's too many of us on the stream to let you.
Well,
do
I'm
that,
the one coding though. So surface. So this
Fair
is
enough.
theoretically like the whole screen has a surface as a background.
Wait, this is the old surface, but is it like old surface, new surface?
It's a new
generic
one.
Surface.
Okay. It's picking up color scheme surface.
Tonal shadow.
Yeah, it's picking up surface, which
color.
we have set up to do this. So it's weird. Why is it not? Okay. Let me try again. Nope. But if I close it and reopen it, nope.
Can you?
Nope.
Can you check the layout inspector? Is the layout inspector telling you which color you use from the palette?
Not sure.
It would be nice.
I don't think so, but let's see if it works.
If even attaches.
Come on.
But this is good. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be like a fucking nightmare to use it on a big existing app. Like porting an existing app to this, it's gonna be like a nightmare. But maybe like on a tiny project or something that you are starting now.
Yeah.
It could be.
Cannot display compose nodes. Try to restart the application. I mean.
Ciao. Sure.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
No, it's not working.
So why is this still?
Okay.
So okay, I think. Well, it's time to debug the app and see how that goes.
Yeah. I love the.
Oh, now it picked it up.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you. Now it picked it up.
Yeah. Also, the debugger dialogue had the brown text.
Well, that comes from the system, so it's normal, I guess. So yeah, now dynamic color is gonna be true, and the color scheme is gonna be the right one. It's gonna look weird. I think.
If ever
Well,
breaches
it is
the
weird.
onboarding, you mean?
But yeah, it doesn't
Whoa.
really
Okay.
do much for us.
Oh shit. But because the
I
surface
think because
is
the
white.
surface is white. Also, yeah, the back. Is there a...
And that's invisible. I mean, you're losing a lot of...
Yeah, but it looks like there's
there.
something really fucky going on. Because it's dropping frames like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, look at that. Their application
And
is
we haven't
doing...
changed
that's
anything
a lot
else
of
here.
frames, my
So
friend.
there might be some problems with question mark. Yeah.
Material U itself.
It might be slightly fucked.
Computing
It might be slightly
colors?
fucked. Yeah, the problem with the...
Can you set...
Tell me. Yes, do tell.
No, I was wondering if you can set the onboarding team as the normal team and see if there is something, if it's better or if it's something in the onboarding team.
1 second. Can I do inverse surface? And then that should work.
Well, Adam is
How's material you going so far?
Small victory-ish.
It kind of works. The app is ugly, but it kind of works.
And it works, and it's very ugly.
But
it's
at least it was earlier doing way too many things on the main thread. But I suspect that might have been the layout inspector that was really fucking up the process.
Okay, fair enough.
So it looks like shit.
This is bad. I mean, this is incredibly ugly.
I mean, we need to fix the bottom bar, and maybe we can do that at some point. But
yeah, but this is like the impossible sell. How can you sell something like this to the design team? I mean, this is impossible to sell. We started from a green app, and now we have this just because you have.
Well, no, we have this because I put the inverse surface, which in our theme is something stupid, I think.
Okay.
Inverse. Oh wait, this is the dark one. Inverse surface. Yeah, it's like a grayish green thing. It's like boring.
But this is like brown on my side. It looks brown.
It's
like
more
dark,
of very desaturated dark green. Like if you bring up the saturation, which would be like this, you can see it's a green, like it's a dark green. But
from my side, it's like super.
But yeah, it's not. It's not. I mean,
it's like
great.
It's a very unfortunate
it's not
color.
Great. I think the main problem that I can see with this is that if you use dynamic colors, you have literally zero control over what you get. And in a case like this, or even worse, like a case like this one, where, well, it's not loading notifications now. I don't know why, but it was theoretically supposed to. But like, this is all the control you have, which is none, essentially.
No, but this is like an impossible sell. I mean, I agree with Mark. How do you sell this to a client, or even what Tim is saying? Imagine that for some weird reason, you end up generating your competitors' colors. Fuck me.
Okay, let's get a seagull and see how it looks with a seagull.
I mean, like, yeah, it's gonna probably be.
I don't know why I picked this photo.
Sebastiano, because yeah. But yeah, Adam, I agree that it's interesting. This is my point. You know, you don't have a design, you are like building the app yourself, and probably you want a bit of help on a design, from a design point of view, or less responsibility from a design point of view, but you end up with a lot of weird screenshots on Twitter because people, maybe they don't know how the dynamic coloring works, and they open the app and they're like, oh, it's
like,
not
oh,
like
it
the
looks
one on
like
the Play
shit.
Store, or my friends has a better. Yeah, the thing is, imagine that, my friends looks different on my friend's phone, and I don't know. I want my wife picture as a wallpaper. Now the app looks like shit. I don't know. I mean, this is like a impossible sell.
It's pretty tough.
Is it like a dog sleeping on the pave?
Where?
It was like a dog sleeping.
Wait.
No, this is
A dog sleeping. Where?
yeah.
This one? It's not sleeping. This is looking around.
There was like a tiny dog.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
there
this
was another
one. Yeah.
If you scroll down, there was like
Yes.
another tiny white
Tiny dog.
Yeah. I said, look. And
but yeah, I mean, I can see the point of saying, like, it's a tough value proposition. Like, it's great for, I think everyone should do it for widgets. I am not as sold on the in-app experience using.
I want to second Dark Kali question. Can you switch it off?
You can.
As Adam says, you can probably do like it manually in the settings, but then you need to do like you need to actually
there's like
the feature
these 4 basic colors that you can use that are like preset and don't depend on your wallpaper.
Yeah, no, but let's say I don't want it for bundle. I want bundle to be green. Can I?
Oh yeah, we can definitely put something in the settings for that.
And that's the thing. So you have to give the feature to the user. Basically, you need to give them the opportunity to opt out.
Yeah.
But you have to do it. Like, consciously need to do it. And at that point, because this is a bit better because probably the blue is better. I don't know why the notifications are not loading though. But then, being me, I will put so much tracking on the switch that will be, to gather information about if people like it or not, or turn it on or turn it off. But this is like impossible to sell. I mean, if I think. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but it's because
badly.
No, wait, I did that.
No,
I don't know. I don't know. Let me run it again.
Yeah, no, this is.
Oh. Yeah.
But by the way, your background is red.
No, because I put the
blue?
override thing. Like, I'm using the override thing. Otherwise, it would be.
Okay.
This or.
So you have like
this.
4 possible palettes.
Or this.
Let's go with the
this one, the green one.
4th one. That's the ugliest one.
I don't know if it's the ugliest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it did pick up the green.
You're such.
It did pick up the green. So there's that.
Such a nice person. This is so bad.
I mean, and you need for a second to stop thinking that the fact that this screen looks shit is material use problem. That's not that's our problem. It's our fault because we didn't use the right thing for the right stuff, because honestly, I never really understood the roles of colors in the material theme. Like, it takes a designer to tell you this should be primary, that should be secondary, blah, 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 blah. Like, as a developer, I'm like, oh, well, that kind of looks like what I want, but then it might not work. Like, it works when it's your theme and you know very well what is what, but when it becomes dynamic, then all bets are off. You don't really know. So that's not material theming's fault. Let's be clear. I actually find like this is fairly nice.
Yeah,
it's a nice hue.
this is legit. Okay,
It
this
looks
is
nice.
legit. But still, can you open? Do we have like a dialog somewhere?
I mean, we
In the
have
settings, right?
this.
We have like
I
a
mean, this
dialog.
looks nice. I like it.
Oh,
This is a lucky case where it actually looks decent.
okay now. Yeah, but that's the thing. This is
But
so...
to go back to what Hugo was asking,
This
can
is
you
so random,
completely
right?
switch it off versus choosing colors? Yes, you can. The point is, you do and my allow dynamic, and that what this is, it depends on you, but I mean, you can like that's how much work it takes to allow users to disable dynamic theming. That's it. Obviously, like you need like a checkbox in the settings or something, but that's not a big deal. Yeah.
I don't know if you can you turn it off? I think you can turn it off on
well, you can turn it off
level,
by
right?
selecting an override. Like if you do basic colors, now you've effectively turned it off system-wide. Like you can change the wallpaper and it's still gonna be blue, right? So I put this.
Yeah, but then everything
blue.
is gonna be blue. I don't want.
The system is still all blue. Oh wow, this is a terrible wallpaper. But like the app is still it's blue.
But what? Yeah, but it's gonna be. Yeah, but it's gonna pick the blue
because
one.
I overrode it at the system level.
Yeah, but can you turn it off? Like,
turn it off? How? Like,
can you?
What more can you turn off at this point? Like, it's not picking up the colors from anywhere.
No, I wonder.
It's just like that's the color. That's the color you have.
But that's not the green that.
Oh, you mean in the app?
Before,
yeah, in the app.
So
it's what I showed here. Just override the value of dynamic color. That's all you need to do, and then you go back to the previous colors you had.
Okay.
So there's there's off at the system level, which means that the system palette doesn't depend on the wallpaper anymore, and that's what you do by using the basic color here. And you can have blue, you can have green, you can have purple, you can have brown, whatever the fuck you want. That's equivalent to what you could already do in Android 11, where you could pick the accent color. It could, like, default was blue, at least on pixels. Default was blue, but you could also put, like, there were like 3 or 4 alternative choices that you could have. And that would impact the whole system. And using basic colors is exactly the same thing as that, which with the difference that you are using the, it's the same thing as using the device default theme, okay? And not overriding the colors.
Okay. So my question is, if you run the app as it is on Android 11, is it going to be green?
Yes.
Okay. But on Android 12, there is no way for me as a user to force the app to be green.
You need to implement
because
that,
we are using dynamic
or not
color.
Use dynamic theming. Like, the point is, like, this variable here tells the app to use dynamic theming or not. So if you set this to false, which is what we had before, essentially.
Yeah, but I'm thinking from a user perspective. So I have bundle on my current phone and it's green. I get a new phone with Android 12 and the app turns brown. I want it to be green again because I like the green one. There is no way for me to have it again green if you don't put a setting in the setting to switch this dynamic theme off. Am I right?
Well, the fact is, when you get an Android 12 phone, 99% of the apps will not be using today the dynamic theming. I have fucked up something somewhere. Oh, that doesn't matter. The point stands that, like, if you don't explicitly use this 2 lines here, your app will behave exactly like it did before. You have to opt in to dynamic colors. It's not opt out. So if your app, if you as a developer decide that you want to offer dynamic theming to your users, then you need to put some, like, those 2 lines of code there.
Hi, Jeff.
Hello.
Welcome.
If you don't want to have that, you just don't do that.
Yeah, but this is...
Like, nobody's forcing you to do that.
Yeah, but as a developer, of course, but from a user perspective, this is like a huge violation, or, you know, like, oh, I don't know. So let's say what Hugo is saying. Let's assume that everybody adopts it, and then you have look shit. Then all you can do is pick a different color and hope that there is a setting in the app. Yeah, I mean, this is so... No, this is so unacceptable for me as a user. I mean, imagine that I you know what? Okay, I have something app. My football club app.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't get more branded than that. Okay,
they're never gonna.
You know,
they
FC
are never, ever going to adopt this ever.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then who's gonna do it? I mean, as a developer, indie developer, I'm like, okay, I don't want to learn all about colors. I'm gonna do the dynamic colors thing, and then I run it on a few phones, and chances are this is gonna be weird at best, if not ugly. Like,
why do you assume it's gonna be ugly?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel confident that it's definitely gonna be unpredictable, like by design.
It is. Well, I guess you can call it unpredictable. On the other hand, it is consistent with the rest of the operating system, right? Like, the point is, the rest of the operating system.
If any other app takes the chance to actually opt in this, so it's gonna be similar to the UI at the system level, and I give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, settings is gonna look like my app, or the other way around.
And Google Apps are also going to look like your app, because
Google
Apps are going to do that. But the point is, so I want to stress something. Just because the basic color scheme, which is all we're using now, is shared with the rest of the system, it does not mean that you cannot have an identity. It makes it harder to convey an identity. That is, I think, where the problem lies. And I think it's also where Material U kind of lost the appeal to many. Like Material 2, a lot of people adopted Material 1 because it was essentially, okay, this is a generic shape, and then you put your fonts, you put your color, you put your whatevers. Material theming was like, there's that, but also you can start, changing the shapes, you can do this and that. And I don't know a single app outside of Google that has ever used Material U. Like, I cannot think of one. Material 2, I mean. Material 3, I expect probably going to be the same, where there are going to be people that don't want to, like, they don't care about branding, so it's like a utility app or something like that. It's like, yeah, I don't have to pick a color, fine, whatever, just use dynamic color, fuck it, done. The point is, by using dynamic colors, you're guaranteed, if you use the right colors in the right place, you're guaranteed that the app is not going to be it's not going to be unique, but it is going to look decent and consistent with the rest of the system. That's it. That's your guarantee. If you want something more than that, then probably this isn't for you. And as people
This is an impossible.
as people have said in the chat, what I also expect is that some app developers, well, most app developers will default to, like, they might use Material 3, but not the dynamic colors. And they might have a checkbox in the settings to enable or disable the material, the dynamic colors. I fully expect that to happen. Because, like, I simply don't see any company wanting actively to blend in. Like, it's nice on a consistency level, but it is not great for an app that wants to have an identity.
Yeah. But imagine Samsung, imagine Facebook, or imagine whatever. I mean, imagine apps that, I mean, you don't even imagine Headspace. Okay, Headspace. I don't even need to look at the icon. I know that it's Headspace because there is that, you know, orange thing, or like, you know, the when on dark theme is like a purple thing. Imagine how this is so.
So I
mean,
don't see companies like Duolingo that have their own design language to adopt this ever.
Really?
They're not going to.
Spotify or...
They're not going to. For the simple reason that they are going for consistency across platforms. They have everything they have in their app is custom. There isn't anything that looks like the rest of the system. The biggest concession that they're making is allowing choosing light or dark theme. That's it. And I expect that's still going to be the case for most apps. I don't see apps just waking up one day and being like, oh, let's just do like a bank. Let's just do the material theming, the material U thing.
Yeah,
they're not going to. They're not going to. I mean, on some level, for many banks, that would actually be a step forward. Because let's be honest, banking apps are generally horrible.
I give you that. Okay, I give you that. But tell me that when you were doing Android, most of the time you were not doing the iOS app running on a Samsung.
Luckily for me, no. But also because I had the ability to push back.
I want to ask people in the chat. I mean, to me, that's the standard. I'm unlucky because I don't know. Probably I work for I don't know. I worked on unfortunate projects. I don't know, but that's the standard for me. This is the iOS app has been on the Play Store for 1 year. Now we need something running on a Xiaomi. Make it the same.
I haven't heard that request in a long time, luckily, but. Yeah, I know it still is a thing.
But anyway, I'm happy that we tried, and I'm also happy if we can tweak this. So we can have, I don't know if you want to keep using this, like in a way that we can reach a point where it's using the right color in the right place. As in,
I would like to try.
Should be primary. This should be surface.
I would like to try. I would like to see how nice can you actually make it using material. Because to me, I've used a bit Android 12 on my Pixel and I've played with the system apps, but I haven't really tried changing, and I haven't really seen an application like ours that tries to have a part of it that is, the inverse of what you normally would do. And I want to understand how to make it look nice, and I want to see how far you can take it, because I think this app could look good if we put in the time to make it look good. That said, I am also aware that we won't really have the same level of quote unquote branding. Like we had the blinding green. The blinding green wasn't a great color for many reasons, but it was like you saw that color and it's like, okay, that's bundle. I know I'm in bundle. And we don't have otherwise a strong way of doing that. Like we right now we don't even have the typography set up. I mean, it shouldn't be much work. It's probably like 5 minutes because it's just a matter of changing the font families. But you know, I don't even remember how to load the fonts, but the thing is, we can definitely get some degree. Like this is just basic, it runs. This doesn't look good. I agree with you. I want to see what we can get. It's not like how nice this can get to be. The problem is that to make that, like I can get the basics maybe, but to get it to work properly, you need a designer. Like you still need someone that understands design, and the fact that you don't have you cannot count on color is a huge handicap for someone that is trying to design something with an identity, because it is one of the biggest things, the most noticeable things, and you're giving up the color.
I mean, that Kali is so mad that he switched to German. I mean,
are you angry? I cannot tell.
I mean, he's getting so pissed off that he switched to German. But I agree. I mean, what's the... You know what? I want to be a jerk. What's the value proposition here? You know, what's the sales... What's the sale point? I go to my design team, I say, you know, we should do material U. Because this, and this.
So the way I see it,
I really struggle to visualize.
The way I see it is that as the promotional materials of Material U have displayed, you can actually make it look nice, but you need to change entirely the way your app looks. Like you need not just like the dynamic
look nice. If you
the dynamic color isn't enough.
If you have a lucky wallpaper.
No, that's not a problem. No, I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that the dynamic color is a huge problem in and by itself. Unless, again, your priority is maintaining color, in which case, then don't do that. Obviously, like if you want to have control over the colors in your app for whatever reason, branding, whatever, then don't do dynamic colors. But Material U is not just the colors. Like dynamic coloring is a feature, but it's not the whole thing. And if you look at the promotional material for the Material U stuff, it's not just the colors, it's also the shapes, it's a different spacing, it's a different concept. It is more, and I hate to use this word, but it's more organic and it's less computery compared to what we had before. And that you can do that part without having to adopt dynamic colors. I think it's just a completely different approach, and it's going to take time to get used to.
Yeah.
And you can
No, but it's also a mindset switch. Yeah. You know, it's an ego thing, right? You know, you just gave up the fact that the app that it's running on a phone is going to be different from the app that you put on Figma, you know?
Yeah.
And that's impossible. I mean, that's impossible.
So the way I see it is people should probably look into making their app look decent with Material U, not with dynamic colors, with Material U. So the shapes, the rhythm, the feel, which is very different, because your app that feels computery, that feels minimal, that was the previous Material take on things, is not going to work well on Android 12. It's going to look weird. it's gonna look old because the system is now it's playful. It's again organic. Has a lot of big shape, big chunks of color,
Margins.
and
Yeah, but I'm not even sold on that one because I want to see Samsung and Xiaomi what they do when Amazon 12 Android 12 comes
Amazon
in.
12 sounds like a dystopia.
Yeah, I mean Bezos, because I'm more constantly thinking about if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe for free to our channel. So I'm always thinking about
Well played,
Bezos.
well
But
played.
jokes aside, I don't know. I mean, I want to see Xiaomi and Samsung running Android 12 because I'm not sold that Samsung or Xiaomi are gonna be like rounded blah 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 and with the margins and the notification. I mean, I saw a screenshot about the notification screen. You don't see anything. It's like 40 characters, 30 characters, and everything is margin. And like,
Samsung,
what the fuck
to be
is
honest,
going on
the Samsung One UI looks fairly similar. It's like a bad take on Material U, and it has like One UI 3, the one that is out there now, already looked like Material U, but not very well polished.
I don't know. I mean, I'm running an old Samsung thing, and this is like normal. It's like a normal Android phone, Android 10 or whatever it is, and I don't know.
So the way I see it is that if you do want to adopt dynamic theming, you should allow users to choose whether they want to use it or not. Ideally, as part of the onboarding, if you have one. If you don't have onboarding, then it should be opt-in in the settings. And you should still have your own colors. But for those that prefer consistency over and don't give a shit about your brand, which there might be, then you should have a way to opt in. And I don't see companies doing that. I don't see companies doing that.
I need to try with my apps. I need to try with 3 things a day, Caprese, and other small apps
So
that
I think,
are more like
I think 3 things a
tools.
day, the one you're working on, would be perfect for this. Like,
Yeah.
I can, like, it's a small contained app that does one thing, has 2 screens. It doesn't have a strong branding, and it doesn't need to have a strong branding.
One screen.
Well, yeah.
One screen.
Then, yeah.
I got rid of the settings.
Well, it used to be 2 then. Let's put it that way.
So,
yeah, I think it is a good candidate for this.
Yeah.
But you need to remember that the color is only one part. Color is one thing. Then there's other stuff. The shapes are different and whatever. And I don't want to say that you should do it now. I don't think the Compose integration is ready to go in production with any of it. Mm-hmm. There's too many things that are still missing. There's still stuff that looks weird. I don't think it's there yet. It's interesting to play around with it, and it's interesting to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But that's it. Maybe in a few months it's gonna get to the point where it's actually, you're doing a new app. Maybe it's a small app that you don't care. You're not a big company. If you're a big company, you probably already have someone that has strong opinions about their design system, the branding, whatever. But if you're not, whatever, it's fine. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
I am not as
we need to try.
pessimistic.
I need to see this thing running on my phone. I need to see like a few apps.
So what you're saying is that you need to buy a new phone.
Well, no, that's for sure. I need to buy a new phone because I'm already 2 versions behind. So my Samsung is okay, but yeah, I'm stuck on Android 10. Probably January we will have the Pixel, and we can see if. But I need to start living in a world where I open a few apps, and they kind of look the same because I have the picture of my kid as a wallpaper. So
it's gonna be all flashy.
And he's wearing. yeah, it's gonna probably, the idea is like he's gonna be wearing a red T-shirt, and most of my apps on my phone are gonna be red, because I need to see that feeling. I need to see how that looks.
As Bo is saying in the chat, is like if you used to use the default material colors or a very minimally tweaked version of the material theme before, then there's no reason not to. If you, on the other hand, had a very strong idea of what your app should look in terms of colors, then maybe not.
Yeah.
But you need also to consider, once again, and I think it's very important for this to make sense, that it's not just about the colors. And again, we don't have all the things that we need to make this look proper. We don't have them yet.
Yeah.
We will need them at some point, but we don't have them yet. So,
but I agree with you. I agree with you. There are apps that can do this and apps that cannot do this, because think about my other app, Gratis eBooks for Kindle. That has to be orange, orange and blue, because it has been orange for like 6 years. Has to be orange, right? Because that's how it is.
But at the same time, does it have to be orange? Like, what if I don't like orange and I just use the app and I want to use the same color that I use in the rest of the OS?
But then I'm with Mark and I'm with Hugo. It has to be at least opt out with
absolutely. I agree on
tracking. And then we run the numbers, and because if you don't have numbers, it's always my opinion versus your opinion and whatever.
Well,
but if you have numbers, and I can show you that 90% of the users are just turning this shit off, can we stop maintaining
it? The point here is not that. The point is that using, like, allowing or not allowing colors to be dynamic is one line of code, 2 lines of code. There is no other change you need to do. The big change is porting your app to Material 3, which is Material 3 allows you to have dynamic colors, but is not mandatory that you have dynamic colors. So you should port your app to Material 3 when it's mature enough to be able to do that. But you can do that and not use dynamic colors. That's perfectly fine. At that point, the thing is, if someone wants to use dynamic colors, for you is literally 1 line of code to change and maybe 1 checkbox in the settings to put. That's it. Like, you don't have to maintain it, because if you're using the right colors from the theme in the right places, you're done. It's already there.
It's gonna be there forever.
The thing that is like the thing that changes is not the theming, is not the programming of the app, is not the appearance, the shapes, that stuff like that. The dynamic colors don't change that. And I think you should, even if you don't want to use dynamic colors, you should probably at least look into, if you don't have your own design language, you should look into rethinking your application in terms of Material 3. I think that's the big difference. The big difference
Material 3 is for sure.
Because then again, Material 3, I think it looks actually quite nice. The problem is that if you have very, very strong and saturated colors in an operating system that privileges pastel colors, then your app might look weird. But then again, maybe you only need some accents to be full-blown saturated colors, and then you can have like less aggressive colors in the rest of the app. This is regardless of dynamic coloring again. Yeah. We're getting very philosophical, and also would require a designer to properly discuss this. I think
it will be actually interesting to have like designers and have like a I don't want to say like a panel, because sounds like a nice chat, with maybe Yasmin or Pierluigi, that we can invite a couple of people over, and because I want, because I'm a nerd, as you say, it's like 2 lines of code. Okay, done, and then what? And so, and I need to wait for this thing to be a bit more mature. As you said, a lot of stuff is missing, and then we need to try to plug it in like one tiny app and see what happens.
So let's say that we will get back to that. Let's try and organize a panel. I think this would be a very interesting discussion, but it is not one for today. And we should probably try to wrap up because it's almost 3 hours now.
This is gonna be so. I'm gonna roll the giveaway.
Roll it!
And
hey, congratulations,
Coding Pizza, my friend. Congratulations, Coding Pizza,
left,
for the stickers. Yeah, I mean he left, but he's in our hearts on the VOD. So I know. I mean,
so wait, are we waiting for him to watch it to tell him, or are you still getting in touch with him?
No, I'm probably just gonna reach him. Giuseppe just won the thing, so it's just gonna be so. This is nice. Thank you everybody for being here. It's have been almost 3 hours actually. So this was a long episode, but I'm very happy because we have a very very, or at least me, I have a precise idea of what this thing is, how it works, and what it needs, and what I need to actually make it happen in my apps. So this was a great episode. Thank you, Sebastian.
I didn't do much. I didn't break much, which is surprising.
Coding shit. Wow. I mean, we also started the migration to Material 3, so that's good. So anything else? When it dropped after you stopped coding.
That's normal, I think.
That's actually true. I think
this is all. I love the discussion though. Like it's very interesting to see everyone's opinion, and I share the skepticism that this is ever going to go too far, especially when it comes to big apps and big companies. But I don't know. I'm still intrigued, and I don't mind it too much. But we'll see. Did we give away stickers and all that stuff? I don't remember. I was too busy materializing things.
Just coding pizza. Just won the stickers.
The IntelliJ license?
The IntelliJ license, not yet.
Can you pick one?
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna just go on the thing. Let's make it live.
Okay, while you do that, I will start by thanking everyone that was here and everyone that will be here on the VOD. As usual, the VOD for today's episode is going to be immediately available for subscribers on Twitch, and tomorrow, in 24 hours, is going to be available on YouTube for everyone. So if you're looking at this on Twitch and you like what we're doing and you have Amazon Prime, don't forget that you can subscribe for free by using your Prime subscription. And if you're looking at this stream recorded on YouTube, then don't forget to subscribe and to participate in our giveaways for YouTube, which is generally an IntelliJ license, which is pretty nice. And Ivan, you do this stuff generally. Have I forgotten something? I think I have, probably.
No, really.
I will never say that.
Okay.
I will never say smash the like button. That's not. Sorry, that's not me. That when I say that, it feels like I'm getting serious about it, and I'm not serious about anything. It has to be very important. Like it has to be stressed.
Okay. So I just picked one winner for the IntelliJ. Congratulations, team, for winning an IntelliJ license.
Wait, which week have you? Which video is that for?
Oh, I I picked the previous one. Let's pick also the last one. So
Yay.
this is
We have
gonna be
two.
interesting.
Nice.
So many licenses. So many licenses.
I mean, we
Wait,
skipped a couple of weeks. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So wait a second. Getting there. Bear with me. Bear with me. What do we have? Okay, wait. Getting also the last one. Bear with me. Bear with me. Duplicate and run.
This is the off-brand Zelda secret chime thing.
Okay.
And
so
congrats to Atul.
Congrats Atul for winning the license. So I'm gonna reach out to you on YouTube. So the idea is that basically I reply to your comment and then you tell me how to contact you on Twitter, and that's it. And then we give you the license. So congratulations everybody for winning, for participating and winning.
See you on Wednesday.
Anything else?
We're probably going to try and get the screenshot testing to work. Is it going to work? I don't know, because I don't know anything about scope storage, and I'm afraid. But I mean,
yeah,
who knows?
Worst case scenario, we end up writing a library.
Oh fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck no! So we have enough things to do. Like we have enough things to do. Even I think it's fair to say, let's not write a library.
We can agree. We can agree.
Okay.
We can agree.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. See you in a few days.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.